During my digital minimalism experiment, I encountered another book from the same author, Cal Newport. It's called Deep Work, so I dived immediately right into it. And I got fascinated immediately. But then I thought, well, is there anything more to deep work that I can explore? Is deep work so addictive that you can't resist doing it? But then it dawned on me. Could I actually do 30 days of deep work to see if my productivity is increasing? The issue is that we forgot how to do deep work and focus for longer periods of time. We stopped making the difference between shallow work and deep work. Social media tools like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Zoom calls during the day are keeping us highly distracted while they scatter the daily focus work into small bits. Most of the day you are in calls, meetings, replying to messages or sending emails, but we don't do the work that allows us to move forward. The work that is actionable and requires a higher degree of concentration and mental power. And for this, I might have found the solution to the problem. But before getting into that, follow the video until the end, because I have a surprise for you, my first giveaway. Deep Work: Rules for Focused Success in a Distracted World by Cal Newport. It's a book that fundamentally changed the way I think, live, and work. Deep work is the ability to focus without distraction on a cognitively demanding task. In his book, he's mentioning that there are three main categories that are gonna prosper in this world. Owners of capital, or who have access to capital, those who can work with intelligent tech, and superstars in the field. Deep work is focusing more on the third category, to become a superstar in the field. To reach that level, you need to develop certain skills. I'll give you an example. Cal Newport usually is using his time intentionally while being naked to write books. He doesn't have social media or anything else around him when he's working. He's trying to remove every friction just to get productive, so he's removing even his clothes. So I thought, I might have to adopt his lifestyle. So I cleaned my desk, I got rid of distractions, I mean, all my distractions. And get to work in a distraction-free world. There are 3 steps approach that I adopted. Schedule distractions and deep work. So basically I had to put in my calendar when I have to do deep work and when I have to actually have distractions for myself, such as using social media and meeting friends. Second, create a habit of deep work. The idea is to transform them into a regular time slot in your calendar that pops up every single day on your screen. The main goal is to have intentional moments when you go deep. I meant when you go and do deep work. A golden rule that I found and applies to me is to have these intentional moments planned at the same time every single day. For example, early morning works for me the best. It's the moment when I'm the most fresh mentally and nobody bothers me with any request. And the third step is to have a shutdown ritual. Basically, Cal Newport's shutdown ritual was like this. He usually starts dancing as an act of celebration. Then, after half an hour of deep dancing, belly and sensual hip rotation, his laptop shuts down completely. Basically, what Cal Newport says is to incorporate a shutdown ritual every single evening, quite at the same time, and build it in your deep work daily routine. During that shutdown ritual, he's advising people to create a list of unfinished tasks for the day and create an action plan for the next day. So you can get some of the things off of your mind, because like that you don't have the stress of thinking of tomorrow and you can sleep well. The first step in week 1 was just to test different routines and build an optimal one for me. As I went through the first week, I encountered the first problems. So day 7 into deep work, What I realized is that I keep switching contexts so much. Like I work for an hour on designing a thumbnail and then an hour on writing a script, and that really scatters my focus. Basically, as Cal Newport defines it, this is called pseudo deep work, and it means that I was switching context on and off, and actually that meant that I was doing the work at a fraction of what I was capable of doing. In this first week, I tried to eliminate all the distraction, and my main distraction was my phone, so I had to place it in random places. And as Cal Newport is saying, it's not deep work if it's not hard and without zero distractions. After the first week, I came to the conclusion that deep work, it's about training your brain. Week 2 went quite smoothly until one moment. Similar to the first week, I wasn't making the difference between deep work and shallow work. So I asked Cal Newport, what should I do about it?
You don't have to be faster than a bear when you run into that grizzly in the park. You just have to be faster than the person who's there with you.
Whoa, you're a great genius.
So what we need is to make sure that it's something that we prioritize and it has a good presence, an intentional presence in our working life.
Another main idea was to measure the amount of deep work and the shallow work and create a ratio between them. And that ratio should be linked to some goals. Like in my case, my goal is to make one video a week and reach that 1 million subscribers. So please make sure hit that subscribe button and spread this message to other people. So how would that work? Basically, I calculated the amount of deep work that I need to do for my videos, and then I started testing it to see if that amount is enough or not. And the rest of the time, it's more shallow work like emails, calls, meetings, and other aspects. Basically, by now, I almost got a hand on the principles behind deep work. The only problem was that after a session of deep work, I was constantly having a headache. Day 17, it's done. Yeah, my head hurts a bit. It's weird. Like I didn't have this in a long time from when I had my thesis. I think like this type of deep focus, it's quite hard and quite demanding. Maybe that means that I should take more breaks. It's that sensation when you go into a flow and you can't really get out of it.
You are out of cognitive shape. You're a cognitive slob.
Throughout this challenge, I can say that I was really productive and I've done a lot of work, hard work. Done for today. Even though I not always respected the rules of the book, such as shutting down my computer after a certain hour, because usually the dance didn't work. No matter how hard and sensual I danced, at times my laptop wouldn't shut down. So I had to take my laptop outside for some fresh air. While continuously dancing through the night, and it was hard. But then as I was dancing, I discovered that my laptop is sensitive to twerking. So I twerked until my laptop finally shut down completely. So according to my schedule, I assigned quite some deep work sessions during the week in this month, which is quite intense, I would have to admit. But so far it's working quite well. I think the mornings are the perfect time to schedule the deep work because I can reach up to 2, 3, up to 4 hours maybe of deep work. And even though I schedule the deep work also in the afternoons, I'm not as focused, of course, as I would be in the morning, but I still get things done, which is really nice. A thing that I discovered on the way, if I work on something in the morning, such as editing, if I want to have a bit of more deep focus in the afternoon, I should switch a bit the context. Maybe I would work on another project or on just writing a script for a next video. So I think that's my takeaway from this week. I'm done! 30 days! Gone! Shutdown freaking complete! Basically, I did 34 days, but I did 30 days in total of deep work with 1 day break in between, and I'm really satisfied. I did a lot of things. In total, I did about 2 to 3 hours in the beginning of deep work, and I think from the second week I was able to do up to 4, but it was always fluctuating. So I guess 90 hours of deep work in a month. That's quite an achievement. So I'm really satisfied with the results. I'm really satisfied with what I achieved. I hope I also give you some good insights to motivate you maybe to pick up the book and read more about it. That being said, I'm gonna give the word to the other Florin. In the end, having 30 days of deep work made me way more productive, way more focused, and I did the work. That's the most important part. This methodology made me concentrate on the important things that I want to achieve in life, such as creating this YouTube channel. But first, let's get those 1 million subscribers. Wait. Before you go, if you really want to have this book that for me it's a life-changing book, please subscribe, like, and share this video with your family. And leave a comment below with Ooga Booga, I'm the best. Or just let me know down in the comments what do you think about deep work and how this might influence your life. No, I'm not gonna do these giveaways really often because I don't like to encourage consumerism, but at times I would like to share these really interesting books and knowledge with you directly. This book made me a better person, and I really want to contribute to your well-being and to thank you for the support that you're showing me on this channel. The winner will be announced in next video. So that being said, let's do some deep work and see you in the next one.